All right, so why do we need an RTA? And I don't have one up here. We're going to show you an RTA in just a minute, but we'll talk about why we need an RTA, especially when we're testing systems. So factory radios, we've talked about this on many episodes. They use something called DSP. And DSP is digital signal processing. A lot of people call it digital sound processing. Well, digital doesn't make sound, it makes a signal. So technically correct is going to be digital signal processing. So what they do, they take the signal from the source, whether it's your USB or if it's a streaming signal coming into the radio or just even the over-air radio or CD or cassette or whatever it happens to be. They take that signal, they'll convert it to digital with what they call a D to A converter, or A to D converter, analog to digital converter, and then they'll massage and adjust that signal digitally. Then they have to convert it back to analog with a D to A converter, and then it can be amplified, because you can't not amplify a digital signal. Once again, that's the reason there is no such thing as a digital amplifier. But not to go down that rabbit hole, and the reason they do this is to make those stock speakers sound just a little bit better. They're going to try to get everything they can out of them. Well, here's the problem. If you replace your stock speakers with a good set of aftermarket, that DSP that's built into that OEM system may not be very complementary to the sound quality of the aftermarket speakers. In other words, even though they're a better speaker, they may actually sound worse. So we need to fix that signal. And we need to know what that signal is. We need to know if we have factory equalization. We need to know if we have crossovers built in, if we have time alignment, any of that stuff going on that we need to correct. Now, the easiest way to do that is to get a very good quality source of pink noise. You can go to our website at kicker.com, go to the support tab, scroll down to test tones, and you can download. In fact, the Key 204 has got a great 20-minute long recording of pink noise that's available in both a WAV file and MP3. The WAV file is going to be the better quality, but the MP3 is going to do pretty much everything you need to do. I just usually suggest if your source will play a WAV file or a FLAC file, use that. It's always going to be better than an MP3 because MP3s are quite a bit more compressed.